Yet, Victor gets that is being counted and Victor's departure from Tao is something that will happen in the near future, but fans can still hope that Victor should be killed by someone other than Victor live in Tao, because Victor certainly wouldn't want to go it alone and someone might face mortal danger if he resisted Victor. There are many predictions that Victor will bring Ace Cassidy, but others believe that Spencer Cassidy may be kidnapped by Victor. However, there is another person that fans can also consider Liesl a bridge. Victor wants to get Liesl. First, talking about Ace. If Victor has Ace, then Victor has a part of Cassidy property, because in the near future, when Ace returns to Tao, Ace will want to take back what belongs to Ace. Victor is behind controlling Ace to do it, and maybe Ace and Spencer have to get into an inheritance war. But that is too far away when Victor is not able to defeat Ace after kidnapping Ace and fleeing. With a man as desperate and running away as Victor, it was even more difficult for Victor to take care of himself than to take care of a baby who was always crying without his mother's breast. The police or enemies will discover Victor's hiding place when they get close and hear Ace cry. As for Spencer, Victor cannot kidnap Spencer because Spencer is old enough to find Victor if Victor doesn't have a gun in his hand. Moreover, recently Spencer has become wary of Victor, and even Spencer has sided with his other uncle, Sonny Corrento. The possibility that Victor captured Spencer and forces Spencer and Victor to flee is zero or very low. With Liesl, Victor loved Liesl passionately in the past. Victor had tricked into kidnapping Liesl in the past when Liesl and Scott Baldwin were on a flight together. Victor is ready to repeat the kidnapping of Liesl again, even though Victor knows he would not be able to sleep with Liesl in the future if Liesl allowed it to happen. Because Victor's voice has problems after Selena Wu poisoned Victor's drink. Of course, Liesl falling in love with Victor after Victor captured Liesl is highly unlikely, but his plot is still considerable. Even so, there is still a huge storyline ahead if Liesl is really kidnapped by Victor. Willow needs to leave, and Liesl is the one who gives Willow hope to leave if the transplant is performed. Liesl is missing, and Nina Reeves, Michael Corrento, and Conley Spencer and a few others will be extremely worried. They took care of Liesl's part and part of Willow, because at least they knew Liesl could have just been kidnapped and not killed. But without Liesl, Willow would surely die in his hospital bed. With Liesl disappearing with Victor, a lot of people would speculate that Victor took Liesl away. The police, and including Sonny Corrento and several others, will mobilize a large-scale search for Liesl. They do not want to see the two children lose their mother, and Michael does not want to live alone in torment and suffering in the future. Finally, the possibility of Spencer and Ace being kidnapped may play out, but what fans are most worried about is Liesl's disappearance, because if Liesl suddenly disappears, it will surely entail a lot of consequences at the present time.